Hello again, welcome back. I just thought I'd let you have a look at my changed background. Thought it'd be nice to have a kind of a wintry scene for the beginning of the cold month, or one of the cold months anyway, Christmas month. And what could be more Christmassy than the castle of Ludwig, the Mad King of Bavaria. Anyway, so the second go at this, my first try was a little bit choppy, and I'm going to try again to explain this ToTray application. Now, what is this doing here? That should go there. Damn it. No, I forget where you put it. That looks like my spot. Not too close to this one. I don't want to hit this one by accident. Alright, so now, as I already explained, this is a program that can either take the current HWind, the parent HWind console, and hide that and start up a little window to do the tray icon thingamajigamy. Or it can hide another application. In order to do that, it has to create a new instance of itself and pass in a special parameter, including the HWind of the window hidden. In that case, that would be when we passed in perhaps title bar, part of the text, like uploads, would be enough. And the first run through it, as I said before, in the first run through, the HWind is determined by calling findy window, find insensitively, a window matching that text. If there's more than one, not too bad, but it's the first one that's going to go, to be more specific. So the first case was hiding the current console, in which case it doesn't matter that our program is blocking. In the second case, we can't block, so this is actually case 2. On the HWind, we would have two arguments. Now, I'm not really guarding against the possibility. I should put in, something like and no, two can only be one case. It's 3. It's the case of 3. Now I don't think it can be can I possibly go wrong? Yes, we could go wrong. We could go wrong by, for instance, I could say ToTray, and maybe I wanted to say uploads -YouTube. Okay, or like, if it didn't have dashes, so something that contained 2 words, and I forgot to put quotes. Now in a case like that, where there are, this is not true. Well, actually, in that case, I think it's still going to work. Because we're going to do a search. Well, it's not going to work if there's a double match. If we were trying to be specific and we forgot quotes, well, we made a mistake. Because it's going to do a search for the first string, the window, first string, and it may find a window. Well, now argc though wouldn't be equal to 2. So this would fail, and then we'd end up here. And it would block, so we do have to guard against that. Okay. First, we have to return assert. This has got to be equal to 2. That is, there can only be one string specifying the window title, or else we're not going to get into here. Either we fail to find the window, we'll use negative. We fail to find the window, or if we do find a window, this has definitely got to be 2, or else this is going to block, right? It'll go into its loop, well, until we click the icon, I guess. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the way it's supposed to work. Okay, now, how does it work? In the first case, it's just like we've seen before. We create a window, start a message group. Now let's see what happens in our WinProc. Now on WM create. Now it turns out, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've done this already, so verified that this is going to work. So we're not going nowhere. We save off this taskbar restart message at WM create. It could be anywhere, but here's where it's done. We set up a timer for various purposes. We locate the icon of the application that we want to hide. Now this handle has been handed in the constructor. And by the way, all of these members are going to disappear. Now this get window icon is just uses like something like get window long pointer, right? Now, in this particular version, okay, here it looks like I'm trying to set the icon of this application, and in fact that is what this send message is intending to do. But that in fact fails. Hey, this is a insert at this point. I went into a bit of a discussion on why this failed, or why this failed in the other test. Mostly speculation. I'm really not exactly sure why this line fails. I know why this program still behaves properly, and that is it doesn't do what the other one does, which is to retrieve this handle from the actual window class structure. Get window long pointer icon. That fails in this case, and I'm not sure exactly why. Too much. I'm sorry about that. Alright, WinProc. Okay, set a timer. Now this thing takes a flag. Include all top level windows, and that's the equivalent of well, in this application when I've set this checkbox. Turns out that we don't need this flag either. And this goes through a type of enumeration, okay? And it's the enum is an enum, a walking through of all all of the non-child windows associated with the window. See, all non-child with the thread. Now, if you put a breakpoint, it takes an enum proc, like a callback. If you put a breakpoint here and watch it go through, many of them are just hidden, like Chrome here. There's all sorts of hidden windows. You can see them with SPY. You see? Like if I look at this window, process 438, thread 14AC. No, it's not the same. Well, usually it goes through a whole bunch, and most of them are not visible, and typically only one of them is visible, but it doesn't matter. If you go through and enumerate all of the non-child windows and hide all of the ones that are visible, then if there's one or if there's 10, it makes no difference. It's the same logic. So there's no need for this flag. There's nothing special about this particular HWin. This is the one that had the caption text that we wanted to hide. That's all. Okay, so what we have then is a program that manages one of those system tray icons. It has its own window. It does everything the quick list thing does, and its basic job is to hide the visible windows associated with the thread that is associated with the name of a particular window. That is like here, this person here, Rene, that window has some text. We can locate the window. We can walk through this. This is just a regular style enumeration type function. We walk through all of the non-child windows passing in as our optional parameter a pointer to a list. And that list is a member of this class. Whenever the callback finds a visible window, it adds it to the list that we've passed in, and by the time we get here, our list will contain all of the visible windows associated with that text. So then we'll just go ahead and hide them all and show our icon. The rest is we have handled by the other class. So it's pretty much done. It's just a matter of reorganizing, essentially. And I don't know how much time this is in total. I cut a lot out. I don't need to explain these parts because I've already explained those parts. It's implemented slightly differently. If there's something here that's different, the only one thing that's different is that there's a timer here, which keeps updating the bubble text. It keeps the bubble text in sync with the Windows title bar text. And when we're notified with a button click, when we walk through our list of all windows, showing them, and we don't really have to do this part because we're just about to die. Post a close message, set the foreground window back to the one we hid, and then we're done. So it's actually quite simple. So I'm going to put this together, the other pieces that I have, and the next one should be very short. It'll be mostly a matter of watching me cut this up into and reduce it to almost nothing. Okay, hope to see you there.